Hi, it's Mary Angela. This is my Mystic Insights to support empaths, sensitives, healers, light workers to navigate the path ahead. Today I'm focusing on the Scorpio lunar eclipse and such a dynamic time of change and creativity and cleansing of the past. So Scorpio is all about our intuition. It's a water sign. I'm a water sign of Scorpio. So for us, Pisces, Cancer, we're going to be feeling this or so much more. But for all of us, we'll be feeling the emotions. Our sensitivity will be heightened. The water element is so strong in our body through that lymphatic system, our gastric juices, saliva, our kidneys. The water is going to be cleansing through our system right now, and it's going to be great if you could do a mini detox. That way you're, really focusing on shedding. As we shared, release, we're making space for something more. It's so important for us to release so that in that cleanse, we are opening up a new space. And this one specifically is really about some karmic patterns that we are releasing, especially as healers, where we've had trauma in the past about speaking and using our intuition and our gifts. So we are shedding it from our beliefs. Our beliefs are stored in our lymphatic system. Our nervous system in the brain will be reliving thoughts, dreams be coming through, imaginings from the past that are still imprinting in ourselves, and we're getting a chance to really cleanse and release. So it'd be great if you could do some journaling and a ritual around this time around water, the cleansing of the water really around rivers, oceans, lakes. You're going to be even in the shower or having a bath at this time would be really important, so that you are really invoking the frequency of that water element. And when I work with my clients, this is specifically the direction in the west, where we're adapting to change as we shared our limitations that we've inherited from our family, and the beliefs are so strong in our DNA around not speaking up, fear of change. I don't want to change. I'm really holding on to change. I really don't want to move because I'm scared. So this Scorpio is really about the fears, the deep fears, and often we can drop into all of the fears we've always had. So this culmination can make us really heavy, and we can drop down into that sense of, oh, it's all too much, the dark night of the soul, where our emotions can get a grip of us, a hold of us. So this is important, and that's what I teach my clients, is we're not dropping into all of the depths of those murky waters. We're just focusing on just the next bit, the next element, so that we're not bombarded by all of that, and just able to manage our life. This is why I do these videos, so that you're supported in this transition and not being consumed by those murky waters, that you can find the path out of that water channel and back onto the land, so that it's not as overwhelming. We do have Mercury retrograde at this time as well, so it's going to help you to get more clarity, get the insights, to harness your intuition, so that you're getting laser information dropping down when you're tuning in with your guides. So my wish for you, as you connect to the divine and the earth and open up your healing channel, is you are supported and not dropping into the collapse of the energies, the collapse of it's too hard, I can't do it. Even imagining your scaffolding, your energetic scaffolding of your crystalline frequency, so that you're holding that through your own process. But there might be other people in your life that are also going through turmoil, and their grief or their loss might be bumping up against your energetic edges, and that's where you might feel tossed around in the storm or the turmoil of the waters. So it's really important to really strengthen that outer edge and deepen your connection to the earth, because the archetype of Scorpio, one of them is, which I tend to use, is the phoenix. We are rising above the ashes. We are shedding our environment, shedding our old nature, our old frequency, so that we're not bogged down by stagnation. Often this comes when we are stagnant in our thoughts, stagnant in our ability to move out of our comfort zone. I've noticed throughout the decades of supporting my clients that when they are not using their gifts, that's when problems happen. That's when the stagnation, the hitting up against challenges happens. So using your gifts, being the teacher, being the intuitive, being the messenger, being the healer. We are here to develop these abilities to share them with others. And when we're not sharing them, it creates illness in our body. It creates disease, inflammation, mucus. And since we're working with the water element, there might be more mucus, and you are shedding, you are cleansing that, but it's about you stepping up into the new part of you, stepping up into that part that wants to share your gifts. The karmic patterns from the past are being shed so that you have the courage to say, hey, this is what I do. I want to share more with my people. I want to share with my community. I've got a beautiful course starting in June to really certify your abilities as all of those abilities, as the medicine woman and the shaman, and stepping up into your greater gifts so that you're not in that stagnation, that you are living this most beautiful, abundant, prosperous life of freedom, trusting yourself because you're no longer suppressing your abilities. This shift, this eclipse is going to be shaping the next 6 months. That's why I'm starting this right now. I'd love to support you for the next 6 months, but it's also, this is a pivotal time for laying the foundation for the next 7 years. We're right at the beginning of a new cycle, and so this never 7 year cycle starting from now is, what do you want to create? What do you want to be? Who do you want to be? Who do you want to have in your life? What is your vision for the future? I'd love to know that. I'd love to hear about that, so that if I'm resonating with you, if there is something that's touching you right now, I'd love you to reach out. As my courses, my certification courses are starting, we go deep diving into all of your abilities, clearing what's holding you back, getting your prosperity, your abundance, your mindset on track for this magnificent channel that we are stepping into right now. Feel that expansion, feel that light coming in. I can see it in the camera right now. So as my last message is about simplifying things that are cluttering your life. This is about that cleanse and that release as the water element comes through, as the air element's coming in, about your mind and your thinking, getting a really clear insight about what you're done with, what you no longer want to carry with you, so that this beautiful transition is making space for this new version, this new upgrade. Yes, I think I've covered everything. Yes, don't collapse into the drama of others. Hold your frequency, hold your center, and I'd love to support you further with this. So big love with this Scorpio lunar eclipse.